Uh, let's go. We're gonna do a highlight. A never, never, never be afraid. Never be afraid to relocate. Never be afraid to continue to advance and move forward. Never be afraid to make mistakes. Never be afraid is the point blank period. Do not shy away from. When one is afraid, one does not take steps forward. One does not move in with precision and direction. One does not continue to gain that momentum that one needs to hurdle or overcome. You know, relocation to different places, you know, just being able to adapt, not be afraid to take risks, new trips, new journeys, new projects, not being afraid to realign, not being afraid to understand that sometimes you need to let go, not being afraid to do things that have been placed in front of you, that have been placed for you, not being afraid to accept the challenge. You know, more people in the world need to not be afraid nowadays. More people in the world need to be focused on what their path, their plan is, and making the strategic choices and taking the right logistical direction in order to accomplish those things. And not too many people are focused on that nowadays. Not too many people are focused on chasing the dreams, chasing things that really matter to them. We got to get back to these things that are important. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to walk on the edge of life. Don't be afraid to do things that, guess what, other people going to say you look crazy for. It's wild out here. It's wild out here. So don't think that people going to think about you otherwise another other way. You know what I'm saying? That's how they go. That's how they rock. That's how the people will tend to move. So don't be afraid. Walk into things with an understanding. You know, being afraid can be a confusing thing, but it don't even have to be like that. Sometimes you can just do things and just walk according to an understanding that you ain't gonna be afraid. Be sure to like the stream, comment down below. We got 16 people in the stream. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. But we talking about not being afraid. So take them steps forward. Continue to move progressively and understand that if you don't think of it as being something to be scared about, it will never change. It's like a step. It's like you just walking in direction. What is fear? Fear is something that just holds you in captivity, blocks the mind, controls the mind, cages the mind. We walk free. We walk free everywhere we go. We don't have limitations. When you perceive things without the limitation, Phoenix rising from the ashes, nothing can stop you. You are unstoppable. Be sure to like the video. All 22 of y'all like this video, like this stream by double tapping the screen, and go subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid to subscribe. Don't be afraid to support people. Don't be afraid to encourage. Don't be afraid to uplift. Don't be afraid to maneuver. You got to continuously go. You know what I'm saying? People going to be confused because their vibration and frequency isn't on the fine tuning of words and upliftment. They're just on the fallacy of the day-to-day. They won't understand. This is in one ear and out the other for them. If you want more, go check out the content. Go check out the context of the shorts and what I'm speaking about. The long form videos. What things we're talking about. How do you see 2020 hindsight? How do you perceive the world? Comment down below. Comment down below. We got EO0, #1 Bengals fan. Shout out to them. We got Amani Busara and 21 Boom. Sigma Alpha Riz, man. Comment down below. Comment down below y'all's energy. What are y'all approaching? What are y'all getting close to? What are you willing to risk it all for? Do not be afraid. The context of everything going on is amazing. It's amazing to think about. It's amazing to stay encouraged. It's amazing to stay motivated. It's amazing. Life has always been amazing, man. So tomorrow, take a risk, take a chance, do something you've never done before. You know, the best advice I've heard, don't get comfortable on the norm of the day-to-day. If you're used to drinking that soda, if you're used to drinking that Coca-Cola, guess what? Drink the Sprite. If you're used to taking that walk around the block, take a walk around the block in the opposite direction, or take 2 walks around the block. You know, you gotta switch it up. If you're used to watching this TV show on this day, get into a new series, we're changing the flow. We're redirecting. We're doing different things. That's part of not being afraid as well. We move along and we're not afraid to adapt with